Sovima illegal activities, drugs or Mudukhan, Bunaigina, Bikai Taka Durishe. Today, Sovima Village Council pra Choita Manuge, Bosti pra Ketaidishe. Expel Kriya Choijan Manulaga Namdo, Tre Wang Awang, Wong Ken Joylin, Yonam Konya, Kishinichishi, Kechakile Angami, Aro Kedulule Angamese. Humble TV pra, Aju Sovima Laga Chairman, Aro Sovima Youth Winge, Itu Laga Opor Kota Krishe. I will Laga details, reporter K. Crescent Kyolo Genova.
Kali Sovima Village Council ra tahan na bostira Trojan ge expel kuri dishe aro tahan itu just recently Sovima Village la chairman Sebastian Zimmi moige koi thagishe Hornbill TV koi thaishe itu illegal saman khan drugs khan bikai thaga do tai la concern raise koi thaishe aro Hornbill TV gi bi itu la hisab te ekta report bi banai nei na koi thaishe oli man ina ekta report na bana ge bi tahan la youth khan ra bishi ina balra saine jaine tahan Trojan ge duri loise itu illegal itu drugs khan bikai thagina illegal saman khan aro tahan la chairman aro na youth kan na yare executive bi ase to first time introduce kuri dio kuriole dio itu bichi rehe mon aru details further details kan janine jawo first of all sir, can you introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Sebastian Zuma, chairman of Sovima Village Council. It's a pleasure to be here, actually.
Well, my name is Luvi. Currently, I'm the vice president of the Sovima Village Youth Organization.
So, earlier, like I've already said, you have been raising concern over this selling of illegal things, drugs and all in your village. So, in a very, quick way, in fact, it didn't even take a month to actually get to know or, get to know the people who are behind this selling of drugs. So, can you give us more details on this?
We've been getting numerous reports for quite some time now that there's been a proliferation of the business of selling drugs called sunflower. And it is reported that even school students and college students have been taking it. And so we have been quite alarmed over this development. And as you're aware, just last month, on the 22nd of July, we have reaffirmed an earlier resolution of the village council which was passed in 2006 banning sale of psychotropic drugs. And I must thank my youth organization, the volunteers of the youth organization, who have been tirelessly striving to erase this menace. And as you're aware, on the 8th of August, some people were caught red-handed selling these sunflower drugs and also consuming it. So they have been apprehended, and the banned substances were also seized, and they were handed over to the police. And the village council, we have also taken a decision, as you just said, yesterday, to expel these people from the village. And also we have seized the land registration papers of two properties from where the drugs was being sold, and the other one belongs to one who was caught selling it. So we have seized the land documents. And you may be wondering what we're going to do with these properties. It's not that we have taken possession of these properties, but depending on the behavior of these landowners, whether they indulge in such kind of illegal activities in future or not, we'll take further course of action. And I must place on record the good works that my youth organization, under the very able leadership of my youth president as well as vice president, Mr. Huvi Punya, they have been not only checking the sale of drugs, but also Imfl, and also checking the young people indulging in immoral activities in our jurisdiction.
Yes, first of all, hi Kikre. It is indeed very fortunate that our village had to see such troubled times. However, at the same time, it has cast away a serious threat and problem which has been transpiring around the village. also which could have turned into a calamity or a disastrous if it is not handled any sooner. I must appreciate my youth volunteers for actively doing their duties following the resolution that has been passed by the village council. And I also appreciate the wise decision taken by the village council, though it may seem harsh. But if these steps are not taken, then like I said earlier, it might have led to a serious disaster in the future. I would also like to mention that following the resolution which has been passed by the village council, our youth volunteers have been very actively conducting random checks for illegal activities and immoral activities around the village, for which I would like to appeal and request all those who visit our village to kindly come, have fun, enjoy, but refrain themselves from practicing immoral activities and kindly do cooperate with our volunteers when they come across them. Yes, on that fateful day, my volunteers have went and apprehended those peddlers who were engaged in selling drugs red-handedly, and then the report have been submitted to the council. Following that, our council has taken those necessary actions. Lastly, I would also mention that our youth volunteers are not there to harass or threaten anyone, but then they have been engaged to conduct such checks to assist and help those who require. Most importantly, to help the society in doing away with such evil practices.
Right now, I can't say with any measure of confidence that we have brought about immense changes in the village, but when we got reports, when we see with our own eyes that young people, like students, taking the sunflower or whatever they call it, it has become very alarming. And hopefully, with the actions that we have taken and with the vigilance that our youth volunteers are taking up, we expect, and we are confident rather, that we'll make some changes here in the village to begin with and the society at large.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. So that was Hornbill TV speaking to the village council of Sovima, and they've also urged the people, the outsiders, also in the coming days to, like the youth executive, the youth wing has also said, come have fun, but do not indulge in illegal activities. And also, I believe these things would not further happen, and also you have cited a very good example for the other villages as well, and all the very best for the coming days to keep your colony in check and in a good position.